Lit space, you hear the heavy clank of metal, just the sound of your own deep, rhythmic breathing. Then a heavy, cinematic bass starts pulsing, vibrating right in your chest. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the intense psychological and audio landscape of Fraser Wilson's 10-minute ab workout. We're getting right into the raw mental architecture of pushing yourself to the absolute limit.
Okay, let's just dive right in. What we are doing today is deconstructing how the thumping EDM lyrics of this specific workout track don't just sound cool, they literally map perfectly to the mental phases of extreme physical exertion. It's structured almost like a high-end movie trailer for your own personal physical transformation, using sound and rhythm to actually guide you through the pain.
So, Phase 1, the isolation mindset, or walking empty streets.
This brilliantly illustrates the solitude of the grind, right? Just listen to these lyrics for a second. I'm walking streets empty. I'm getting strong step by step. The clock is ticking. The tempo of the music is steadily rising. But it's just you. You are entirely alone in that moment. There's nobody there to lift the weight for you. You're building strength, rep by rep, step by step.
In this completely isolated state of mind, all those outside distractions just totally fade away. The visual noise disappears. Your singular focus becomes pure, concentrated output. It's a mindset of absolutely no excuses, just results. You know? You are setting the entire psychological foundation for what is about to come.
Which brings us to Phase 2, reaching the peak. Heroes tonight.
So the absolutely crucial point here is how your internal monologue radically shifts. We go from that grounded, quiet solitude to feeling exactly as the lyrics describe, like dynamite ready to explode right up into the sky. You hear that pulsing beat just commanding you. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. It's pure, raw adrenaline fueling your movements now.
And this sequence maps out the literal mental elevation that this track demands of you. Think about it. You start alone on the ground, walking empty streets. Then you gain this massive momentum. The track actually talks about flying from town to town, projecting your energy outwards. And finally, breaking through the atmosphere entirely, literally flying above the sky. It is a masterclass in escalating your psychological momentum to match that escalating physical effort.
Now Phase 3 gets intense, defying the gravity, the resistance.
This is where we see the stark contrast between agonizing physical reality and pure mental resilience. The music explicitly warns that gravity pulls you straight down to the dark ground. That's muscular failure setting in. Your body feels incredibly heavy. But the countercommand? You have to grow feathers from a bird's eye view to rise above it. Your physical body desperately wants to drop, but your mind demands flight.
So I want you to ask yourself this directly. What actually happens when you want to get off the ground, but gravity pulls you straight down? Really think about that tension for a second. How do you respond when the muscular failure sets in? When every single fiber of your core is shaking and the struggle is at its absolute hardest? Do you let gravity win, or do you fight the pull?
Because fighting through that specific gravitational pull, when literally every single muscle is begging you to quit, that is the exact moment where true power is forged. Discipline equals power. It's that slow-motion, hyper-focused moment of ultimate muscle contraction where you simply refuse to give up no matter how hard the ground is calling you.
And finally, we hit Phase 4, the final result, living the line.
Just listen to these concluding lyrics. It has been a year and now I'm living the line. I'm better right here. Pushing past those familiar, comforting voices that always tell you to quit, shedding the old, weaker versions of yourself, it ultimately leads to this powerful realization. You are entirely transformed on the other side of that 10-minute circuit. You are, exactly as the track says, better right here.
Imagine that heavy, cinematic bass ringing out one last time as you finish your final rep. Take a deep breath. Think about that intense journey, from walking the empty streets to flying above the sky, completely defying gravity, all within the space of 10 focused minutes on a gym mat. This is what it takes to break your own limits. This is what discipline actually looks like. So, the next time the music drops and that deep burn sets in, are you going to let gravity win, or are you going to choose to fly?